You know, but that's what I love about you is the confidence in things you do not do.
I'm
you know
100% sure I can beat an 8-year-old at basketball. Yes. Yes.
That dude?
The best 8-year-old.
You said the best dude. You said look up the best.
Yeah, you did.
You said 1 out of 10. So let's go.
I do believe 1 out of 10.
Let's go top 90%, like the top 10%.
Go find the best 8, 9, 10-year-old basketball player at the
10-year-old, no, probably.
10-year-old's very
1 year is the big difference.
There is I'm telling you, dude. You've raised kids. They're just so much smaller.
Here's what I think.
For him to even if he crosses me over, the time it takes him from get to here is.
Yeah, but then you have to stand back up. Here's the thing.
You have to get back up.
Here's the thing is.
I'm not a big Ricola guy. I'm more of a Halls man myself.
I love a Halls, but I was like, let me.
What happened?
Myself. Oh, you're still going.
I just dropped down into another where
hit the bill.
Warming is affected.
You're in New Orleans now in a couple years.
Yeah. By the way, I read today that it's.
You don't read good. You never come in like I read a thing today. It's always sad.
Well, yes.
I read we're all gonna die.
Yes,
so
basically, yes. Well, they're not saying that because they don't want to tell you what's really coming. But
who's they?
Whoever
you know who it is.
You know who it is. But it's
how many tracks you got?
This is the hottest year. This is the hottest year on record in 120,000 years.
Yeah, but no one was keeping track 120,000 years ago.
Right.
Not to sound like a climate denier guy.
Because the Earth is only fucking 4,000 years
exactly.
Yeah, because that was back when it was a ball of fire.
Yeah.
Before it.
Tom, what if you were single and you met a lady and it was weeks in, dude, and everything was fucking fantastic.
Great. She loved all the books you read.
She loves all the books you read. Everything was good except, and then you're out one night and she like really is adamant that the Earth is only like 4,000 years old.
40 years old, as old as her. Or maybe 21, depending on, I don't know. Getting out there.
Is she?
Yeah, extremely.
She's lovely too.
Yeah, she's.
I'm glad that's where your mind went immediately. Hot.
Yeah, everybody's like, wow, good for you, Tom. She's a real sweetie.
Yeah.
You know?
Cutie
She's
pie.
a good person.
I had that once.
And then she just doesn't believe in like the age of the Earth. Well, how does that affect you?
It doesn't.
Uh-oh.
Tom just becomes like a really big Christian fundamentalist thing.
Right.
Oh no, I did the same thing.
I don't know if I really like have a problem. Like I really think someone's dumb. I can't.
It's hard, right?
Yeah, I can't. I can't.
Radical acceptance.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yes, you're right. That's a good point too. I would work on that.
I'm actually working on that.
Come on now, you see that little double whammy?
Because here's the thing: I have to realize I don't know. Right? That's the ultimate thing. It's like all of this is just everybody's perception. So
all of this is fucked, man.
Yeah.
I'm trying to.
I don't know how to answer that. I don't think I would make it to a dinner with a person like that. Like,
yeah, no, but I'm saying that's why it's weeks in. That's why I said it's weeks in.
I don't know if it would even be weeks in. Like, how do you?
Well, she keeps it well hidden, yeah.
Yeah, it just hadn't come up.
Well, I mean, other things would have come up.
Nah, it didn't.
And it's during sex.
Okay, we'll worry about that later.
I'm real close. Oh, the Earth is 4,000 years old.
Tell me how old the Earth is.
Yeah.
Get her to say that a few times to keep me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like
So I don't
thinking
have to
about
do
baseball
scores.
Yeah.
That's why I like her talking during sex.
Thinking of,
What is going on?
Not
Why
me
did
to
I
do
end
that.
up over here? This isn't a track, is it?
oh, are you talking about in sex or are you talking about Mario?
I guess it is a track. I'm just hitting trees.
Still could be in
This is
sex.
very difficult for me.
Sounds like a good night. This is I'm hitting trees. This is very difficult. Ah, the great equalizer, the lightning bolt.
This is not a game that is friendly to
Wow.
being new, for sure. But I think you're doing great, Tom.
Yeah.
Very supportive. Thank you for going to therapy.
That's right, bud.
I'm sure that's one of the things.
I'm doing it for everybody.
Come on, guys, let's go. Let's go.
I'm a little scared right now.
Of what?
I don't know. Nah, I'm kidding. I ain't scared. When it got real close, I was like, nah, I'm good. I'm just playing.
Come on, Tom. Take the
Yeah.
Tom.
Ah, fifth though.
That was
All right,
fun.
it's a little rural race.
I did a Mario Kart tier list, a bracket,
Yeah,
and Moon Meadows came out as the #1 Mario Kart track of all time.
that's a pretty good one.
And whose eyes? Just in general, there's like a.
No, we
There was
did
a vote.
bracket. There was a vote. You know what I mean? It was a committee.
That's it. That was what the election was
That's
about
what
the
you
other
do.
night.
So is that the kind of stuff you do on your live stream?
Yeah.
So what all do you do on there? And how could I if I was watching on my computer, how would I go do that?
You go on
Mother
Twitch.
fuck.
You find me on there.
I did that thing where I followed the guy in front of me and he took the question mark away from me.
Well, don't do that.
How did you not hit that banana?
I got tricks.
Slippery, a slippery one. This guy.
Yeah. So on occasion, there's a site called Tier List Maker. We could do one.
Yeah, we could do it with the screen behind us.
We could do.
Oh,
We
come
could do it.
on
You
now,
can do it about anything. I do it about candy bars, chips, cookies. I do it about silly shit. You know
What do I
mean?
do with this stuff?
Races? No.
Yeah, do it. That's what that show was.
Do I unleash these?
Yeah.
Or just
You
drive them?
you can send those. You can hit people. You can use them to protect yourself.
Protect your neck.
What I just sent him at.
You're in fourth though.
Yeah, you're in the neighborhood with us, you
Send
know.
that red. Send that red, man.
We're in the same postal
Those
code.
reds are heat seekers.
The harder you press A down, it goes
Nothing
faster,
to do
right?
with it.
No. Yeah,
your
let me see your
thumb
thumb
will
right
do
now.
it
Let me see your
later,
thumb.
yeah, My guy's got a debt.
I kind of got it too. You could drink water out of your dent. You could,
I think we might. You got a thimble on your.
yeah.
I think there's a. I think we have the speed button done for you, so it might not even be.
Yeah.
Was
Need to-
So I've been listening to a lot of like female artists music. I started with some Lady Gaga, and then
Naturally,
yeah,
lady
some-
in the name.
Yeah. And then I just hit. And then I just hit a bunch of
And
playlists.
Dixie Chicks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
The chicks now.
Chicks.
I just started a playlist from there. You know what I mean? And then so I'm listening to this music, all these ladies, and Adele comes up, and it made me think of Tom right off the bat, and it got me to thinking. I wonder if, like, Tom, when you're alone, next time you're out on a cruise ship, if you would do me a favor and listen to an Adele album. Have you ever listened to Adele?
I have listened to Adele.
Have you like listened? Where you're not doing other stuff and just listen to the words and not distracted? I think you would cry.
Well, of course I would. This is the worst time ever to have this.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to hold on to things anymore. Like,
Yeah.
it's working out good because you're about to lose half of them.
I like that you think it's only going to be half. Too.
That's what I mean.
3/4.
That's why I was saying I think it'd be an interesting time for you to listen to an Adele album.
Ooh, yeah. You're like primed for it, dude. You're marinated perfectly for it.
I think you would I think you would have chest convulsions.
Yeah,
if you
well-
really listened
We'd have to
it.
be on standby.
Yeah. Call me in the middle of the night if you know what I mean.
Get a
Although
defibrillator
that's
beside your
another
bed.
thing. That's another. Was that you that just tried to bump me out of there?
Wasn't me, dude. I'm way ahead.
Oh, we're in a different time zone, boy. It's night here. You're waking up.
So when I get in the air, I hit the right trigger.
Right when you're about to hit that jump, right as you're going over the jump, hit that thing. Right there. Every time you go over a jump, hit it. And it'll make it do a little tricky.
Oh no, you stopped my first shell. No! All right, you gotta, and then do that, and you get the lightning everyone. Like left trigger. Bye-bye, everybody.
There's no one up there.
Yeah, sure, but now you know how to do it.
Yeah,
What are you guys doing?
on to Cincinnati.
Oh, we finished.
Yeah.
We were done a while. I walked over there.
We're in the post-game interview right now.
We're on the podium.
Yeah.
We sprayed champagne already. We're back at the hotel room, dude. We're like, everybody's seen Tom. Stuff, dude. Did you know? You go to get cold medicine, and you got to get like ID'd for it now.
they make meth out of it, right?
Well, yeah, sure, but why the fuck I got it? You got it.
I'm a good guy with a cough drop. You know what I mean? Like,
I am the one who coughs. And then, but then they scan your ID at the Target. They scan it. Like, what the fuck, man? Like, that's a little invasive for cough medicine.
I'm sure they're being very. They got your
one pack. How much meth can I make?
Saying, I'm sure they. I'm sure. Yeah, really. I know. It's so crazy,
Well,
right?
the good old boys go to different ones.
Yeah, you bounce around.
One at a time.
Yeah.
Let them have it.
I was wondering why that guy asked me that. You can only get one. What if you got a really bad cold?
No, I think you can get plenty, but I only got one.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't understand why we're scanning my ID for me to get
I'm sure Target's
as
being
a
safe
fucking
with it.
adult. What's that?
I'm sure Target's being safe with it. I.
Here, I'll bring you a big bowl over there.
You can put them right there. These
I'm with
taste
you,
good.
dude. I'm with you.
I just think it's invasive, man. I think it's invasive and intrusive.
Yeah, it's either.
Huh.
What made you think of me when you started listening to Adele?
I was wondering if you had ever listened to it, and then
Listened to like her first big album.
Yeah.
A number of times. So.
just because like certain life things, you know what I mean? Like I listened to it the first time I full on listened to Adele. I had just gone through a breakup, dude, and I was pretty fucking like sad. And I'm a sad person anyway. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to be here guy anyway. You know? And I listened to Adele and I was like, yo, this should be illegal. Like,
They should make scan your ID when you.
You should have to scan your ID to fucking get an Adele album.
3-day waiting period.
Just like, what the fuck, man? Like, I'm a sad guy laying in bed. I just got a fucking divorce.
Get the fuck out of here.
You used a boom for a green gelato.
Yeah, but you lined it up perfectly. I had no choice.
But I was just crying, man, and I was like, oh, this fucking. You should have to pass a test.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To listen to that album.
Did you get me right at the end, right there?
I did.
What a piece of shit, huh?
Almost had you. That would have been some
Look
bragging.
how happy he is.
I would. I'd be happier if I had got him at the end.
Yeah. So close. But there's nothing that feels better than fucking your friend over right at the finish line.
Yes.
I'll tell you, the first time you get that, Tom, and you fucking speed by him, it's going to feel real good.
Yeah.
This is like playing basketball with a 9-year-old to you.
I mean, there's some good 9-year-olds at basketball.
Yeah, 9-year-old would fucking break my ankles at this point.
Yeah.
No, I mean, okay, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean.
It wouldn't be. Our friend James Hodge, we were playing basketball together, and I told him I thought it would be funny if we made a bet where the loser had to play like a really good 9-year-old. And it would just, because they would smoke us and we would get injured and it would be fucking, it would be hilarious to watch.
I'm pretty confident that I can beat the best 9-year-old in the country at basketball.
1,000,000%
No way.
1,000,000% no. I would say I would counter that by saying we could go to any park.
I'm 98% sure I can.
We could go to any park right now.
They could beat. Yeah, we'd find one that could beat
Find one
you.
out of 10 9-year-olds who could beat you.
1 out of 10?
Let's go hang out at the park, watch some kids play basketball, approach them,
Offer them money,
corner 'em.
Play us in some basketball.
That's right.
so work.
Shirts versus skins, of course.
Yeah, you're pretty good, kid.
Yeah. No, I don't think so, Tom.
No, I guarantee you.
Guaranteed.
No.
I've had a 9-year-old.
Yeah, your 9-year-old wasn't fucking playing basketball the way
Yeah.
9-year-olds are playing it now.
I'm
That was 9 years ago.
100%.
10 years
You could
ago.
probably beat a 9-year-old in like the 80s.
no.
Yeah.
I'm 100%.
No.
You were 99% early. Now you went up to 100.
I'm going 100%.
So you're saying Bronny James at 9 years old, you could beat him?
Yes.
No.
He would have been your height, and
You can't if there's a 9-year-old that's 6'1", yes, that's
Dude, we're going to find a 9-year-old who's had 2 divorces, who has hair longer than you.
one of these Yugoslavian 9-year-olds.
Yeah.
I'm just saying they.
Dude,
So did
why
Mr.
don't-
Simmons.
I'm not even good at basketball. I'm just bigger than them
They're
by a
so
lot.
much better now. They
Okay,
don't
but
miss shots, dude. Not only would you lose, you'd end up on the ground.
Yeah.
You'd be so mad, dude.
Not in the 9-year-old.
Not only would you,
You
lose,
overestimate how good.
Not only
9-year-olds
would you
are.
lose, I think you'd cry.
No,
You're blanketing. You're a blanket statement. All 9-year-olds. He's thinking there is definitely.
No, he just said 1 out of 10.
Yeah, 1 out of 10. I do believe
there could
that.
be one. If we got 10 9-year-olds,
No.
one of them could
if
beat
we
you.
went to the park right now and it was a 5-on-5 pickup game, and it was all 9-year-olds, one of those kids could beat you. Dude.
Yeah.
All right.
You're overestimating how good.
No,
they are.
you're underestimating it.
I think. Yeah, you're.
I'm
They're
overestimating
little.
how good you are.
At 9, they're just like I'm.
We're playing by rules. There's gonna be a ref.
But
You
even
can't.
even just relating to like saying like a baseball or football or blah blah, because I've been around these kids, right?
Yeah.
The jump comes.
You just
from,
choked right here.
The jump comes from 9, 10, but like 10 to 13. At like 9, they're not even very coordinated. Like as far as baseball goes,
You're picking the wrong fucking kids, though. These
are the best at this thing. I watched these kids play. These athletes.
I went to the park with James a year ago, and there were 3 kids there playing with a basketball coach, and they were all like under 10 years old. Like they're sitting there doing drills and shit, dude.
Okay.
You're not gonna beat these kids. They're gonna shoot the ball. They're gonna shake you off. They're gonna cross you up. You're gonna end up on we're gonna hear a crack and a pop, and then the ball's gonna go through the net.
Oh, what?
The kid.
Baby Nook
The
Nook.
kid about to finish 5th place.
Go, 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 go. Look out for the bullet bill. 6th, all right.
It takes 6th. He was in 2nd for a little bit.
Yeah.
Man.
Got me with a shell.
Yeah.
It was you that I got?
Yeah, no, it was Cat Peach that got me.
I really gotta get to where I'm expanding my vision. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I'm in here. The whole game's coming at me fast.
Yes.
All right, I'm getting there.
You are.
Are you breathing?
Well, I'm not. Good.
Yeah. You're looking a little purple. And
How's your thumb doing?
My thumb's
A little better?
that one was a little intense. You got me. I was a little bigger now.
Dude.
Nobody likes being inked.
Well, being inked, jam that mushroom. When you get a gold mushroom,
Yeah. Dude, you're going to be right with us. You're right behind us. Hey.
Oh,
Dude, we're on the podium
I
together.
got 3rd?
Yeah.
Oh.
You should have saw
look
the
at
light
that.
in his eyes
I
right
did
there.
see it. That's great.
I'm just
I got
glad.
3rd?
I feel warm now. That was nice. That was like seeing a kid open a
Well,
Christmas
I
present.
got last.
I hate to break this to you.
Third
yeah.
loser?
yeah. He's just a second loser now.
Yeah.
Who got first on that one?
Ah,
So you guys don't even get any sort of happiness out of winning. You just expect it of yourselves.
That's true.
well, I mean, if I beat him, I'd be pretty
You haven't
stoked.
been. I had to be like, you won.
I'm 2 away. I'm getting close. You know, I mean,
2 point. He won 2 that
You
time.
guys come in 1-2 every time, don't you?
yeah.
I mean, we're playing the computers.
Yeah, yeah. You wanna bump it up?
What do you mean?
You ready to get crazy?
Sure.
You ready to turn up the heat?
Okay, let's go.
Ah, me and Trinity start screaming. Like,
What's battle?
The lights fucking up. You might like battle.
you wanna do battle?
I don't know.
Battle is you're basically going versus each other with items, and you're trying to fuck each other up.
No.
It's not so much a race.
Yeah, you have to appreciate the race first before you
Okay.
appreciate battle.
I got to figure this thing out. I got to figure out. the
Yeah, it's
strategy.
just like the home run
You
derby,
just
you know.
finished 3rd, man.
All right.
Yeah,
Huh?
you just finished 3rd.
It's
Yeah,
pretty
yeah.
good.
We're on the easiest level, right?
Nope,
No.
2nd easiest.
I'm a natural. Is what you're saying?
Not really. Second.
2nd, more easy.
So, how many hours do you got to put in before you achieve, I'm battling in this?
To become the man you want to be,
To
you gotta
hang?
sacrifice who
Yes.
you are now.
I think if you played a couple days, I would say if you put like 10, 12 hours into this, you'd be taking some firsts here and there.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's interesting to know. Like, so that's the key with games, right? You can't make them right. They have to be hard enough that you can't master.
Still
it.
interesting. Yeah.
You can't master it quickly, but you have to sort of be able to master it quickly.
You have to
So
be able to
you-
get better quickly. You have to be able to hang. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like in Mario Golf, I can go play Mario Golf. I'm just gonna get smashed if I play the top players like 99% of the time. But every now and again, I'm gonna take a W, which is gonna feel fucking nice.
Yeah, you earned it.
Yeah.
Why are you faster than me automatically like that? Like you just.
When
Dang
I
it.
first did it, 6 ain't bad, dude. You ain't 12. It's like Ricky Bobby said, if you ain't last, you're first.
Yeah,
No, that's not exactly. That's exactly what he didn't say.
What? No.
he's a real racer too.
That's right.
That's what we used to tell Owen at the end of every. We tell the team after every game.
That's right.
Yes, the second place is first loser.
Well, I say,
That's a. That,
And then you guys did mushrooms
I guess
together in the
that was- I
dugout.
guess that was a weird lesson to teach your son, right? Second place is first loser.
yeah.
Therapy doesn't work.
That's right.
I'm not saying. Now, let's get back to that for a second. Now, I'm not saying therapy doesn't work. I'm saying the
a cash
this
grab.
other path is a shortcut through that.
There are no shortcuts, my friend.
Well,
And if you are
right.
doing that, if you are reading that type of stuff, I think that's specifically what they're saying is that there's no shortcuts.
Yeah.
Yeah, the shortcut is like that.
We're about to start.
Because therapy's trying to get you to the same place, ultimately, in your mind.
Heaven.
I think it's a combination. You got to do both. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I don't know nothing about working out or eating right, but I think you're supposed to do both of them at the same time.
Oh yeah, I think you are too. It's essential to it. Oh, we didn't give me a fast car.
Oh, so we got to get
Come on,
him.
Tracy
We
Chapman,
got to get
big
him a
baby.
faster car, and we have to show him how to do the speed boost off the starting line.
Speaking of songs that make you cry, that one fast. That one's
Fast car?
yeah. That one makes me.
Oh, Tracy Chapman.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
one gets me.
That album was that first that Tracy Chapman album with that on it was wonderful.
Yeah, really great album. Yo, you know what fucking song fucked me up last week? I was playing music on my stream, and I was just fucking hanging out, chilling, and then a Pearl Jam song came on.
That guy too.
Which
I
one was
can't
it?
remember which song it was. I'd have to go back and I could find it pretty easily.
Breathe is good. I'm alive. I'm still.
There's so
I'm still
many
alive.
of them, man. But oh no, you know what it was?
Yellow Lead Better.
Looking straight ahead. You know that one?
That sounds like a couple of them.
Yeah. But it was that one, and I was listening to the lyrics, and then all of a sudden I was like, I gotta go.
Yeah.
I was like, I gotta go. I just ended and hopped out of there. I couldn't the lyrics fucked me up, man. It really put me in a place, and I was like, this fucking guy.
I was watching the end. For some reason, I was like, I think I'll watch the end of Raising Arizona right now this morning, and I watched I don't know why that monologue at the end gets me.
Raising Arizona, man. I remember
Yeah.
how funny that was when it came out.
It's a great
It
one.
was so like innovative and different to me.
Never seen it.
Oh,
Never
it's
seen
great.
Raising Arizona?
That's one of my favorites.
Who's in it?
Nicolas
Nick Cage.
Who's there?
He was Superman.
Yeah, that's what,
Oh yeah.
that's what he's known for. Yeah.
This fucking ink, dude.
Yeah. As a new player, the ink is real bad.
Yeah.
The new courses came out last night, and
Last ink.
no, dude.
More.
So, playing we're familiar with these courses. There's like a real basic understanding to them. So if I get inked, it's so much. It still sucks, but it's easier for me than it's gonna be for you. You have no familiarity. So last night we're playing brand new courses, and every time somebody would fucking ink it, it was just like you could see everyone. Like it's the first time anybody had played those courses.
It's like in those bank heist movies when the things explode, the bags explode in the car.
Yeah.
And you're just trying to get away from the cops. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
Yeah. Have we talked about before how it would be cool if that happened in comedy when somebody stole a joke?
They're just covered in blue.
I would love it,
The
dude.
microphone just exploded on them or
I
whatever.
would love it.
Oh, I fucked that.
Oh,
up.
there's a new Vice documentary. They're starting to do this thing called Dark Side of Comedy.
Ah.
It's a
I
series.
saw the Kinnison one, and yes.
The one that came out 2 days ago is Carlos Mencia.
Oh yeah, I saw
And they
the
have
hype
interviews
for
with
that.
him
Yeah.
and some other people that he stole some jokes from. And
So what do you think about that? You sort of been like around during that when Rogan became the comedy police, and to me that was a weird thing in that they chose a joke that couldn't have been more hacky to accuse him of stealing.
Well-
who's gonna build it? Who didn't write that joke? I mean, come on now. I mean, but his
that was. I don't think it was about any specific joke because it was about some Ari Shaffir stuff, some Bobby Lee stuff. It was about in general.
Yes.
And then that was before Rogan was Oprah. You know what I mean? Rogan was still just the Fear Factor guy who did.
You get
comedy.
DMT. You get DMT.
It's crazy that he, yes, that like when that happened, his agency fired him, and they all went the other way.
Yeah, and the
then
comedy store was like, "Hey, no, thank you."
Yeah, and then it went the other way, and over time.
Well, podcast, you know what I mean, and all that.
Well, it really
Fear
hurt,
Factor's Joe Rogan.
but it really hurt. Yeah, but it really hurt Mencia.
It should have.
But I know, but what I'm saying is, at first it was like everybody got on board with Carlos, and then the public was like, nope. And then because that's right around the time when they gave him, when Chappelle left, they gave Mencia that spot.
Yeah.
Because Jamie Lissow had a great joke where they were like, Comedy Central was going to call it, it's called The Mind of Mencia.
Yeah.
He's like, originally they were going to call it, I hope you don't mind, it's Mencia.
Oh.
And which
Zing.
was funny. Yeah, good little zing. And anyway, But I remember coming up, and his reputation was
Thief.
it was if you're working with him, don't work with him. Don't make sure he's not in the room.
I turned down working with him a few times.
I did too.
Yeah.
Same.
But it wasn't because I thought he was going to steal my jokes. It was just I didn't want to work with somebody whose crowd was going to like me like that. Like, if there's a crowd that likes him, to me, I was like, I didn't care for those people to like me.
But before
Which,
that,
yeah, you know, it doesn't make a lot of sense. I've said no to working with a few people for really stupid reasons, and that was kind of one of them.
damn it.
I was like, well, because his shows were selling out. Fuck me. His shows were selling out, and I was like, I don't want anything to do with those. If those people, like, I know who. If you don't know who he is, like they knew who he is and they were fine with it, I wasn't fine with it. You know what I'm saying?
Although, you know, when his
But
Tonight
people
Show
don't
was
give a fuck about that
amazing, dude.
stuff.
He got a standing ovation on the Tonight Show. Like,
Yeah. A lot of people do.
No.
Did he get invited to the desk? Isn't that the big thing?
The couch.
Yeah.
To do panel.
Yeah. Hey now.
Jordan Fisher got a stand now on the Tonight Show.
Okay.
To the banana, not that. That's cool.
Why does he get to play his regular?
I brought my own controller, dude.
He did.
What do you want me to do? Look, and you got this one. That's a pretty good one.
That's a lot. That's so many buttons, man.
Yeah, with the same amount of buttons, if we're being
Yeah.
honest. Well, no, I do have less buttons. But I paid the price. You know what I'm saying? I paid the price.
I shouldn't have made you first
Is it
player.
just it's
No,
not.
a million%.
Is that an Xbox controller?
It is? No, it's just Switch controller. With them. They'll protect you as you go.
Oh,
That worked.
I mean, you know, what are you gonna do? I missed every fucking item.
that sounded defeat in your voice. You sounded like a little kid that got mad when God didn't turn him into Sonic or something when he prayed for it. That worked. Not that I would have any experience asking God to turn me into Sonic, but it was actually Crash Bandicoot. But
All right. How's it going over between you two?
I got that one. I got him on that one.
I got one.
Yeah. Is that the only one you've won?
No, it's
You
two.
got two. I think we played like 16, so this.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
This guy.
Well, that would make me a little more frustrated if I knew I could win and I could only win two. You know what I mean? Like I'd want it to be.
I'm breathing over here. I'm fine.
Yeah, okay.
I like Sherbet Land. Sherbet Land.
That sounds good. You like sherbet?
It's all right. I'm not a big sherbet guy. They used to give us at lunch. It was Luigi's, which is, you know, kind of funny, you know, the name.
Yeah.
And it was lime or strawberry. I was more of a lime guy, but that was the only time I ever really had sherbet.
Those like Italian ices.
I think it said Luigi's sherbet on it, or maybe it was sorbet.
Oh, well, what
don't-
fucking school did you go to?
Public?
Fucking sorbet.
Yeah.
Never heard of such.
We
a
used to
thing.
have cookies too, man.
We'd walk in and they'd be like, "Here's some cold shit."
Yeah. We kept it outside.
We have a friend who won't play female characters on video games. Could you think of which friend that might be by that description?
Carlos Valencia.
No, Carlos don't care.
That's it. That's my list of friends that I share with you.
Gotcha.
Cartwright.
Absolutely.
I knew it.
He won't play female characters
Nick
on
won't?
video games. No. I asked him, like, why? He's like, I'm not a girl.
Dude, that's like
so
seven-year-old
funny.
logic.
I know.
Yeah, I don't even believe you.
Which
really
everybody
know.
knows Ken Griffey.
I'm really. You don't believe you really know much about Ken Griffey Jr. either. I think you just recognize
His
name.
Game Boy game was awesome.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
A lot of people, that's enough to be a Christian. You know,
Even
Jesus
that, I don't
existed.
even.
That's the same thing. That's the criteria for a lot of people.
What is the criteria? You just got to know of them.
Yeah. I know that Ken Griffey Jr. played the same time as his dad. That's pretty awesome. Yeah, could you imagine doing stand-up with your dad? Yeah? That wouldn't be fun or would be cool? I'd do stand-up with my dad. Little
don't think
blue-collar comedy tour.
Oh, yeah.
Holy shit, I
Oh fucking You ever heard of Bo Jackson?
Yeah. I know the name.
Tell us about Bo Jackson.
I don't know nothing about him, but I know the name. One of the Jackson 5. Yeah.
Why is that so funny?
So-
Happiness, like it's almost like this road with the bumpers on it, right?
That's why I started this game. I knew you guys were going to...
So happiness is
Illustrate
over
it.
here, and happiness is over here, and unhappiness is over here, and we, as humans, bounce back and forth between them. And for
Right.
every time we go here, the balance is this is gonna happen. Like the happiness that you have also within that happiness is the unhappiness. So you have to be able to throw them both away and just stay in the middle
Right.
of that road and not. Which kind of sucks to think like, oh well, then you don't get happiness.
Yeah. But you
there-
do.
But you do. But
You
you
accept
can't-
it.
You accept, but you don't.
Chase it.
You don't chase it or hold on to it or blah blah blah.
Expect it to last
And you get to
forever.
enjoy
Because
it
it's not
more.
gonna, and then you get disappointment because you're not happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's
Comparison enters the building when you are constantly trying to chase that thing, right? So if I know happiness exists and I constantly want that, then I'm comparing everything to those moments of happiness, and anything that isn't that is a disappointment. So I'm constantly disappointed.
Right.
And then even when I'm happy, I'm not as happy as I was last time. So fuck this time.
Remember that time I was really happy?
I was
Yeah.
more connected last time.
Yeah, man, it's just so fucking difficult.
You put custard in that mix.
Frozen custard? I love a good frozen custard. Where does it go?
What else did you get at school? What did you say earlier? You got the
It was sherbet. We got
sorbet.
cookies. Sorbet. They used to give us cookies before Michelle Obama. I know her personally. It was like a two-pronged attack. What's his name? That one chef came to our state. We were the fattest state, West Virginia, and he was that British chef. And he was like, hello. No, the other guy. It would have been cool if it was Gordon Ramsay. This guy we did not like. He was like, hello, you fat fox. You can't... You cheeky bastards! You can't have it. It was John Lennon was his name. This just fat. It was this guy, and they went to Maisie. He went to Maisie school specifically, in Huntington. No, it was just like that's the one he went to because that was the bigger school, I guess. Mine was like we were lucky to get the guys who ripped the phone books up to come to our school. You know, the Jesus guys that are the bodybuilders and they rip the phone books up. Everybody had the same childhood as me, right? Like, with the power, they were like, I used to be addicted to heroin, but now, yeah! And he, like, rips a phone book.
Which is really just a magic trick.
Yeah. If you start ripping it around, like, it's like a certain way you gotta rip it.
Yeah. It's a technique.
Jesus tells you when you get saved. He tells you how to rip the phone book up. But he came, yeah, anyway, the British chef came there and, like, made all the meals healthy, and then that was, like, right after Michelle Obama did all the nutrition stuff too, so we didn't have any cheesy crust pizza no more. We didn't have any. I do love those Salisbury steaks though. I would still eat a Salisbury steak from the Winfield High School cafeteria.
Yeah, Salisbury steaks are good.
Kind of weird if I walk in there to get it though, but. What was his name? That's gonna kill me. Thinking about his name. I know it's not my. You know when your brain like is going through a filing cabinet, it's like Heath Ledger. I'm like, I know Heath Ledger wasn't the one, but my brain keeps pulling out filing. Heath Ledger. It's like get out of the H's.
You gotta just change the subject.
Yeah.
My kids did this fucking fantastic thing. We were downtown New Orleans, and something came up, but then
A flying dragon.
yeah. But this conversation
Ribbon
came
rope.
up, and then my son, as a segue, literally was like, "Has anyone ever taken those Segway tours?" And I was like, "That's the best fucking Segway out of a fucking." And he did it on purpose, and I was like, "That's fucking next level."
Yeah.
Yes.
And I was like, I'm going to use that all the time now to change subjects. Have you ever taken a Segway tour? You know what I mean?
You ever taken a Segway tour? The Earth is 4,000 years old. You ever take a Segway
You ever
tour?
taken one of those Segway tours? But I
guys-
think sometimes when you're trying to think of one of those things,
Yeah.
it behooves you to.
Ah, blasted.
I didn't know this. Did you know this? Did anybody sit you down and say, like,
Yeah,
this is
that's
gonna
why I
happen?
had kids.
Right? Oh, okay.
That's why I had kids. I had kids for love.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well,
I was
of course,
like,
but
I need love. I don't know
Make
what
my
love
own.
is. Yeah, I'll make my own love. Yeah.
what I mean, like, I think there should be a book. This is what I'm getting back to the other thing.
Okay.
I think there should be a book.
A book on parenting?
What to expect when they have
Nobody's
books.
done that.
No, they've done baby books.
Yeah.
And they've done like what to expect when you're
Dr.
expecting.
Denmark.
There's no like what to expect that you weren't expecting.
Yeah.
A husband's guide to his new wife or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, and same for her.
An owner's manual. Would you say something?
Things that you have to get used to being less like
I do.
the dog. You
I
know
don't
what
give a
mean? Like,
fuck what you do as long as you name it owner's manual. If you do that, it's $1 million book. I'll tell you that.
And I think.
Sorry, Tom.
Why would you? I'm in like last place.
Well, I was in last place.
Fucking friends, huh?
You're gentle parenting him. I'm giving him the wooden spoon, dude.
You're Mario Kart him right up.
Yeah, wait till Seth gets home.
This is the real world.
Yeah, wait till your Seth gets
Mario
home.
Kart is one of the only places.
Very
where,
unforgiving.
Like your friends don't give a fuck.
No.
About you. You know, but that's what I love about you is the confidence in things you do not do.
I'm
You know what I mean?
100% sure I can beat an 8-year-old at basketball. Yes.
That dude,
The best 8-year-old.
you said the best dude. You said look up the
Yeah,
best.
you
You
did.
said 1 out of 10. So let's go.
I do believe 1 out of 10.
Let's go top 90%, like the top 10%.
Go
of
find the
8-year-olds.
best 8, 9, 10-year-old basketball player at
A
the
10-year-old, no, probably.
10-year-old's very
1
trouble.
year is the big
There
difference.
is a. I'm telling you, dude. You've raised kids.
He got scared of his son when he turned 10.
No, I can still. This now would be probably the first year that Owen's not a basketball player.
Yeah.
But I mean, in the last few years, it's the first time where he's a better baseball player than I could be. You know what I mean? He's better. He's more athletic. He's stronger. But there's a reason why when he was little, I played everything left-handed. No matter how athletic he is, and he's athletic as shit. He's a D1 athlete. So I mean, he wasn't training at basketball, but they're just so much
Here's what I
smaller,
think.
dude.
Here's what I think.
For him to even if he crosses me over, the time it takes him from get to here is.
Yeah, but then you have to stand back up. Here's the thing.
He had to get back up.
Here's the thing is,